Yeah. What is up? What is happening? Welcome to another episode of Respect the Court. And yes, I got a nice little glimpse of both OKC and Cleveland this evening. But fantastic game, beginning to end. And you can't ask for much. And the reason being is that solid defense, good ball movement. There was no reliance on heavy 3-point shooting. The bigs were involved. I mean, Jared Allen had 25 points. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Evan Mobley had 21 for himself. Donovan Mitchell didn't have a great game, but that's okay. You know, sometimes it's not about your star always having a top game. It's about all the pieces surrounding you. It's a team sport. You got to make sure that everybody can contribute something, you know? On OKC side, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had 31. Fantastic. Jalen Williams had 25. Isaiah Hartenstein had himself a nice little game with 18 points and 11 rebounds, 8 assists, almost triple double. So this is what I always talk about with basketball. I mean, it's never always going to be this case, right? But hard defense, get your teammates involved, and honestly, I said this in other episodes. I'm gonna say it again. It's going to be a shift back to quality big men in the paint. People who are going to get you those rebounds, people who are going to get you those hustle plays, people who are going to play solid defense. And as long as you can get someone who can give you a double double, you're going to be all right. It's fine to have some outside shooting. There's nothing wrong with that. But not everybody has to be a 3-point shooter. Balanced approach. And I love Cleveland's game. I love OKC's game. Of course, Chet Holmgren is out, so who knows what kind of difference that might have made in the game had he played. But still, that's a big man that could have had a great advantage for OKC going against either Jared Allen or Evan Mobley. That would have been fun to watch. But yeah, this was great basketball all the way through. This is what the NBA sorely needs. You need to showcase the young talent, showcase the young bloods, let them know that they do care. Like, obviously, Cleveland believes that they're a good team. They believe they're a great team. I love what Kenny Atkinson has done with this group. It's fantastic to see. And you know, I'm not a Cavalier fan. I'm not a Oklahoma City fan. But watching two teams play the way they did, that was, in my eyes, some of the best the NBA has to offer. And that's fantastic. This is what you need to see. This is incredible. Being able to play zones, switch it up every once in a while. Of course, you know, it's still a young man's game, so it's hard to do that night in and night out once you get over the age of 32. But play with intensity, play with desire, play with knowing what's at stake. I mean, it's a regular season game, but some people were saying that it felt like a finals game, or this could be a finals preview. I don't know about that, but it was a good game. For the most part, fairly called, and that's what you want out of a basketball game. Solid basketball game. Yeah, through and through. I mean, there's not much more I really need to say. I just hope that games like this become the norm. And people talk about Donovan Mitchell more. People talk about Jared Allen more. People talk about Shea a little more. I know they are. And I feel like he's once again in the running for MVP. But then again, maybe the same thing can be said of Donovan Mitchell. Who knows? You got two teams, two best teams, in most people's opinion. OKC, the best in the West. And like the next team is Houston, and they are 6 games behind, maybe even 6.5 games behind. But yeah, clearly OKC knows what it needs to do. They were there last year. They didn't get the job done against Dallas season before, but I feel like they understand what they need to do to not only maintain a level of basketball excellence, but to take it to the next level. And it's been fun to watch. So I congratulate both teams for high intensity, smart basketball, not just running and gunning and using good offense, like really utilizing the big man. Both sides. It was great to see. I mean, you see it in the clips right here. It was fantastic. Oh, gosh. This is the product right here. Good basketball, good play calls. Let the referees get out the way and let the players handle it, and you're going to get yourself a good game. Again, is it always going to be the case? Most likely not. Don't even matter. Like this right here. If the NBA wants its ratings up, this is the kind of basketball that you need to see. This is the basketball that you need to promote. And yeah, you got to get past the old guard now. You know, I love Steph. LeBron is great. KD's wonderful, and they're still doing it. But these are the guys right now. Like, they are really putting the league on notice that, look, this is it right here. I'll throw Boston in there. I mean, you know, they are the champs from last season, and they do deserve everyone's respect. But right now, early January, and there's still plenty of season left. Right now, those two teams, OKC and Cleveland, they are playing some supreme basketball right now, and very few teams are even close. Very few teams. And that's just what it is. You know, that's just what it is. It is fun to watch. I'm excited, and we got to keep this going, man. So, yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, respect the court. That's how we do it. All right now. Peace.